Hi, this is Manish Chowdhary. I'm the co-founder and CEO of WOW Skin Science and WOW Life Science. Health and wellness is a $1.5 trillion business globally. It's one of the fastest growing Google data analytics for 2021 of consumers searching for health and wellness. Just shows what an exciting category it is. And I can just share with you with a lot of confidence and data that we've seen over the last 5 to 10 years. Consumers, today we are in a digital era. Your go-to for advice is social media. There's tons of data for you to say what's good and what's bad for you, which is catching on to youth, right? What we're seeing emerging, at least in India, young India wants to look and feel good at a young age today. They want to solve their problems, what they could face at the age of 40, but want to say, you know what, let's start fixing it at 2022. Look at how the change in this industry has happened overnight, whether it's in skin and as well as wellness. Young India wants to look and feel good at a young age. That also boosts up a lot of curiosity on products which consumers will understand, will also consume for a long time. Remember, we are in a sector where we deliver natural ingredients, and we see that as something which is here to stay for a very long time. But we're seeing a completely booming industry. Look at some of the innovations from the West coming to India. The word wow comes with a lot of pressure, and you have to continue to wow your consumers. And innovation is extremely critical at our end. We were the pioneers of no sulfate, no parabens, clean chemistry of consumers on at least on base of our shampoos, face washes, which was those days a reason to buy. Today it's a hygiene level for almost all brands who are me toos to you. We have always been ahead of time of trying to understand what consumers want, how can we continue to wow them, and innovation is extremely critical at our end. We look at there's so much of innovation. We are the first in the country to bring a affordable sulfate-free shampoo, again with apple cider vinegar, which is our hero product. Same with, we rejuvenated onion as a series, where in Vedic times, home remedies we used to be onion for healthy hair. Going back again onto our life science businesses, we had apple cider vinegar drink. We got a lot of inspiration from the West on how you could brew the best apple cider vinegar in this country. Build that to become a solid hero product for us. We launched an omega-3 capsule with the right EPA DHA, which breaks technology barriers from other supplements manufactured in this country. We are always looking at how do we continue to solve consumers' problems and also bring differentiators why to buy us. Continue to believe and also see data that wellness is one of the most emerging sectors in this country. As I shared earlier, Google also gives one of the highest searched volumes coming on health and wellness products. Continue to believe it's still early stage in India. As I told you, it's young India wanting to look and feel good at a young age, which also ensures that consumers are trying products to solve their problems earlier than look for it later on and have alternatives. Continue to be very, very bullish on this sector. It's very, very early days. Sparks coming out on, as I told you, peanut butter. Our omega-3 continue to evolve over time on how young India is also looking at buying it. Physicians, athletes are looking at buying these products, right? There's a evolution in this revolution in this country to look good, right? Because you're under social media pressure today, right? So you're seeing this emerge. There are tons of influencers who are now influencing so many other consumers to do that, right? So you're seeing this category to do really well. And today this country will pay anything to look and feel good. And that is something what we've seen over time, right? It used to be 20 years back, it used to be a family member just looking at survival. But today, the way how the economy has changed, you're seeing younger India wanting to look and feel good at an early age and wanting to spend money into these categories, right? Which is very encouraging for businesses like ours. I think the next 5 years is going to be one of the most interesting phase. Amazing time to be a consumer in this country. seeing tons of innovation coming pretty fast, making formats more easier for consumers, desirable, enjoyable to them. We're seeing this emerge over time. Would love to say it's great to be in a pressure situation where innovation has to be with one core area of how do I solve an Indian consumer's problem, make it easier, delightful, and also affordable. I look at this decade is India, this decade is Indian consumers. They will choose what is right and wrong for them. But this will be a year of consolidation, trials, experimentation from consumers, and looking at the next couple of decades clearly on building something which is large and sustainable. So you see a lot of new formats coming into how consumers use products, quicker, faster, easier to use, and also I think very important for the next 5 years, at least at our end, is brand building, building a lot more trust with consumers, differentiating it much larger on why we stand out amongst all will be at least critical. But next 5 years, purely it's a time for an Indian consumer, and it's exciting times to be there.